Hey everybody, I'm coming on back online here because I wanted to show you some things that I personally do with my tube. Okay, so a lot of people have tubes, right? And they hang, and they hang awkwardly. I mean, this one hangs awkward, obviously very awkwardly. Don't want to have to go to the bathroom and have it hanging there. So I got these things on Etsy, I should say, and I really like them because they hold them with this. Because I don't like my tube like touching things, so I wear crop tops. Yeah, there's some little chunkiness here, but at this point, when you have a tube, you just don't care. It's not about that anymore. It's about keeping your comfort level. So I wanted to show you that's one option. Then I have another thing that I bought online. I have two of them actually. One was gifted to me. This one is black. I'm going to put it on here. And I believe you can get it through dialysis. It's made for dialysis stuff. But so I'm going to take this part off. And I don't know if you noticed, but this part clips to your shirt or your bra. And then I just kind of hide the head in here. And it goes like that. So yeah, your tube part is still going to show. Yeah, this is still going to be there, but it's going to be protected, and it's not going to be like pulled and jerked around, because any of you guys that are tubies that know, it's very painful when this thing moves. When it moves, it's very painful. So today I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this other part, like I mentioned. Because I'm going to my cousin's service, and I'll be having to feed at that point too. So it'll be an easy fix of detaching this and then simply hooking myself up to the machine. But I do want to show you something that my doctor came up with. So it's witch hazel and Listerine. I get pain around this area here, a lot of pain. So it keeps it clean and sterile, but it also kind of has this like numminess to it. Maybe it's the Listerine, I don't know, maybe it's the astringent in the witch hazel, I don't know. But it helps because I really try to keep this sanitary and clean and everything. So during the day I try to keep it air, so that it's air, like open to the air if I'm not going anywhere. But since today I'm going to be going somewhere, which is my cousin's funeral, we're going to use one of these doohickeys. So I'm just going to dab a little bit of where it's kind of wet. And then I'm going to throw some gloves on. It's always important to just kind of be sanitary. You don't have to wear gloves if you wash your hands, but I am just maybe overly paranoid, called that. So then I am going to do my best to put this on. Sometimes it works with gloves well, sometimes it doesn't. So it's called a split gauze. This is why it's split. So what I'm going to do is place it like that, and so that's going to help with any secretions and stuff that come out, because I'm not trying to gross out my whole family at the funeral. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet here for a minute as I try to do this. It's very nerve-wracking because I hate touching the tube. It really, really bothers me. I have to tell you, it really hurts. Okay, so this is sometimes a problem I end up having with these, and I'm not even gonna lie. So then, since I did wash my hands and I use a brush when I do that, I'm gonna have to peel it with my... Alright, these are not fun to do. They don't make it easy. And plus I have scleroderma hands, which is difficult with dexterity. There we go, thank God. Okay. So, unfortunately, there's two parts to it. And that's the other thing with having the glove, is you might want to just do one glove and not one glove, because it just can be a little bit tough. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so then we just need to kind of move it up under here. So this is where it gets tricky with the glove, because you don't want to touch that part of the tube with your actual hand. So you do need the glove part for this part. And then I messed it up a little. Yep, that happens. It doesn't have to be perfect, but there, it's on there. So it looks a little bit more presentable. So the family's not looking at me like, oh my God, what does she have in her? Well, most of them know I have a feeding tube, but yeah. So this is what I personally do. A lot of people, maybe they can have stuff covering their tube and that it's okay and it doesn't hurt them. But for me personally, I love the split gauzes, and I love these little doohickey things that just kind of hold your tube in place. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm having problems still with my capping here. So because I am having a problem, I use this guy here and cut off the liquids so that it doesn't pour out over everything. I am working on trying to find a solution for this, because if this capping doesn't work, they tell you, oh, you have to go in for another surgery and get another tube. Negative. We're not doing that. So this little, I don't know what you call this clamp thing, cuts it off so that no fluids leak. And what I mean by fluids is your bile. And that's kind of gross, I know, but it happens. Okay, so that's how we're going to do this today, to feel somewhat comfortable for the service. All right, hope that helps. Peace out.